Getting unstuck is a really important learning behaviour because so many times in their school careers and even in life they're going to find themselves in situations where they don't know what to do or they don't know the answer. And for us, using this project to help children understand what getting unstuck looks like means giving them the tools and the techniques and the understanding for how to help themselves.
So we had some students that would maybe struggle with some of the movements and thinking of their own ideas, and rather than coming to an adult, they've been talking to each other, or they've been just trying it and knowing that it's okay to give it a go and felt they're comfortable enough to try it out.
And persevering more, so working on a task for a longer period of time and not just giving up or being defeated, but keeping going.
Whenever you're planning a workshop, you're always trying to offer those different opportunities for the children to show those learning behaviours. So the maths that I'm doing with their fractions in their bodies, I deliberately might throw in a curveball when all of a sudden they've got to look at equivalent fractions. And I know that that might only be taught in year 5 or 6, and I know the group that I'm working with are year 4, but it allows them to stretch themselves so they're not just staying within their box, but they can actually see what's next, and they get a great sense of achievement when they can get unstuck.
Today there was a really beautiful moment with a little girl who came up to the board, and we were looking at fractions, and we took a really big fraction. It was 16 over 32, and we were trying to figure out how we could make that a simple fraction to work with a group of 4.
She knew the idea, and it was only until I brought her up to the board and got her to start thinking about, okay, if it's 16/32, how can we half that? 8 16s. How can we half that again? Oh, 4 8s. How can we half that again? 2 4s. And that then gave her the kind of spark to really start to deepen her understanding of what fractions is and how then she can apply that to the task that she's been given. So, and it just takes that little bit of kind of encouragement, a little bit of kind of helpful, get yourself up and get active and do it, to really get that creativity and that knowledge of what you think you already know really cemented into place.
Maybe asking a friend, maybe asking a teacher, but understanding that we all encounter problems and that there are so many ways that we can work together to help ourselves get unstuck.